Welcome to this induction session. This video will explain to you what are the requirements and controls in place at Nakano construction sites. You are required to watch and understand all the requirements before reporting to work. Your security entry card will only be activated after you completed this video. Please watch the following video.
New Personnel Entry Education. Part 1. Topic Part 1. Site Personnel and Personnel Protective Equipment. PPE. And Hse Operational Requirements. 1. Site Personnel and Personnel Protective Equipment. PPE. Company Health Safety and Environmental Policy. This is our company's health safety and environmental policy. Please submit your valid document for verification before activation of ePass. Your own passport. Valid work permit in Malaysia. Valid CIDB green card. Safety inducted sticker will be issued to you after you have completed this induction. Please place it on your helmet. All personnel operating in the project site must apply for a valid security pass, issued by our company. Site personnel must produce valid ePass to the security personnel upon entry. Please follow to our emergency procedures during any emergency situation. Appointed emergency personnel will sound the alarm and give out instructions to vacate work site. All personnel are advised to remain calm and quickly assemble at designated emergency assembly area. Please do not re-enter the workplace without any instruction to do so. Actively participate in any program conducted for health, safety and environmental. Fire drill exercise, housekeeping exercise, and various training programs. Report any accident, near miss, dangerous occurrence to your supervisor or us immediately. Your report will help save lives. Wear proper attire and also the required personal protective equipment when entering the project site. Wear long sleeve attire or hand socks. Safety helmet. Safety reflective vest. Safety shoes. Safety harness with double lanyard. Most importantly, wear protective face mask for COVID-19 prevention and also SOP compliance. The use of chin strap is compulsory. 2. Hse Operational Requirements. Work require competency shall be carried out by authorized personnel only. Machine or electrical hand tools must be inspected before use. Please submit them to us for entry safety inspection and monthly safety inspection. These are some of the machine inspections by our safety personnel. For electrical hand tools, equipment safety checked stickers will be provided. After they are checked, please ensure no expired sticker when using them. Material delivery and receiving must follow strictly to COVID-19 SOP and also security procedures. Truck drivers are advised not to get out from their vehicle or avoid direct contact to site personnel. This is best practice. Electrical welding device must connect to your own power supply. This means that you need to provide your own electric generator before you start your work. This is best practice. Do not connect to our site power supply. You need to apply for a work permit before conducting any high-risk activities. Example of high-risk activities includes hot works, work at height, mechanical lifting operations, deep excavation, and working in confined space. Electrical fuse bypass. Exposed or faulty electrical equipment is strictly prohibited. Bypass of electrical fuse. Exposed wiring. Illegal connection. Do not make any illegal connection, or modification to the electrical distribution board. Lockout and tagout system applies to any repair works with risk of tempering by others. Electrical cables must be elevated from the floor. Please provide proper working platforms for any works that cannot be reached while standing on the ground level. These are examples of some temporary working platforms. Ladders must also be inspected by safety personnel before use. The topmost steps for any folding type ladder must be covered, as indicated. Buddy system is required when you worked on any ladder. Openings on the ground must be covered and barricaded. Do not remove any barricade or scaffold components. Any protruding sharp objects or bars must be covered with end caps or some types of protection. Please do not obstruct any emergency passageways and stairways. New Personnel Entry Education. Part 2. Topics for Part 2. Work discipline. Cleanliness and tidiness. Work discipline. Compulsory daily toolbox meeting before starting of work. Work in accordance to proper working procedures. And observe safety signboards. Strictly no smoking and vaping in the site compound except smoking is permitted at designated smoking area only. Open burning is strictly prohibited. Alcohol and illegal drugs are strictly prohibited. Please use the temporary site toilet provided. Cleanliness and tidiness. Please perform daily cleaning and housekeeping before leaving the workplace each day. Everyone is required to participate actively in the weekly overall housekeeping exercise. Electrical distribution board must not be obstructed in case of an emergency. Remove any unattended or unused materials or tools on the scaffold platform. Avoid keeping unused material in the building. This is due to fire hazard. New Personnel Entry Education. Part 3. Topics in Part 3. Vehicle and Machinery. Scaffold Requirements. Environmental Protection. Vehicle and machinery. Speed limit to maintain below 10 km per hour. Vehicles leaving project site must be properly washed, especially on the vehicle's tire. Observe the permissible loading limit of vehicle or equipment. Provide temporary barricade and warning sign for any heavy machinery operation. Scaffold requirements. Clear identification of scaffold material upon entry. Scaffold material incoming declaration form and exit approval must be submitted at the entrance. Scaffold material arrival must submit the incoming declaration form to Nakano staff for verification. After verification, the security personnel will check to confirm. For scaffolding material removal, must obtain verification from Nakano staff. Security personnel will counter-check upon exiting. Scaffold must be erected under close supervision of competent, trained scaffold erector. Scaffold structure above 4 meters and mobile scaffold shall be inspected, tagged, weekly by competent person. Mobile scaffolding must indicate clearly the company name and contact number of owner. Environmental protection. You will need to declare to Nakano Hse officer regarding any material with SDS or chemical delivered to the project site. The Nakano Hse officer will record it to the chemical material register. You must ensure proper storage and control of spillage at all times. Details of the chemical or material must be updated from time to time. The Chemical Safety Data Sheet, SDS, must be submitted to Nakano. One copy of SDS must be placed at the storage area. Any waste classified as scheduled waste must be disposed properly according to DOE requirements. Spill trays shall be provided for machinery such as generator set, bending machine, and air compressor. That's the end of this induction session. Thank you.
Please stand by your original document for verification by our security card administrator. Safe working. And have a nice day.